understand that a better day is just around. But I want you to tell me, how long tonight? Yes, sometimes your night could take you a long time. But you keep on in the midst of the midnight hour. Just keep on praying. Keep on fighting. Because joy, sweet joy, will come in the morning. How long? I heard someone said, if you just look a little harder, you will see that morning has broken. How long? How long tonight? Well, I bid you good day now. As we get ready to preach a second sermon, I bid you good day. We must fight to keep what God has given us. But there are two things that could cause this new generation of people who had not to know the Lord, who had done so much for them. And I think I ought to tell you that before I go. Firstly, it could be that the older generation did not teach them the laws given to them by our forefathers. We did not tell them how God brought us from shanty little villages, how God brought us from the hills of Hartsville, from the bayous of Cat Island, from the rolling meadows of Eleuthera. We did not tell them how God brought us in the midst of a little bit. God supplied our needs. We did not tell them that sometimes, although it looks as if there was no food for the table, somehow God supplied for us. He put roofs over our heads. He put shoes on our feet. He put clothes on our back. He brought us. We did not tell them that was God when there was no penicillin around. But give our grandmothers, hallelujah, the wisdom to go in the bush and get peace at this bush and a piece of that bush and a little bit of that bush and boil it together. And when she give you that bush medicine, it was better than any penicillin you ever could take. We did not tell them how God wisdom our people. I came from a house where there were 8 children, and my mother and my father. I'm talking about hard times. And my mother had to be innovative every day at supper time. She had to be inventive every day at supper time. She had to find enough food for 8 children. And then we always had some cousins from the island. She had to be innovative. But I saw my mother, Brother Cartwright, as she would call me, said, Willie, go down to Miss Mortimer's shop. Get me a half pound of salt beef. I And she would get some flour and some water, that's all. And she would get an onion that someone sent from the island. And she cut that up and she took that salt beef after she finished boiling it. And she put it in that pot with the onions and a little bit of tomatoes. You know tomato paste? And she put it there. Then she took that flour and she would knead it, slap it, spread it out. And when she slapped it, she just cut off a little piece there, counting the children. Yeah. And she cut off a little piece. And she cut off a little piece there. And when she had cut off enough, she put it in the pot. She covered up the pot. And then she sat down and she began to sing. Hallelujah. And when the pot